first tech challenge. Donation time. Yep. Everything is fine. Nothing to worry about here. Shout out again to our tech team, keeping things running. You guys are back on.
Oh, fantastic. So you're missing, I'm clicking through the story just for time, but like I said earlier, Donald finds a map. He's like, I want this treasure. Scrooge is like, whatever, dude.
Right.
And we're off and running. The problem is Pete's going to get involved, and if you know anything about Disney, Pizza Problem. That sounded delicious.
It does sound delicious.
I'm hungry now, thank you.
We have a pizza game coming tomorrow, I believe. I think I'm going to hang out with Jarbo on that, but for now, we'll stay focused here on Donald. We got to click through a couple story elements here. So Donald's running. Yeah. Everybody's fighting. I mean, y'all know the drill. All right. We are in Duckburg. Here in Duckburg. Yeah, I was like, somebody better sing it. Somebody better sing it. All right, so you're going to see me. I'm going to take a second here. I'm going to show you a little bit of my stuff here. So this is my plunger. Now, if you look real close as I shoot it, you can't see the handle here, but that's going to stick to people and things. Of course, Donald can jump. And then I do, as I was mentioning earlier, once I start collecting popcorn, I'm going to be able to shoot that as more of a distance weapon. But most of the time in my play, I just start shooting the plunger like just an absolute fool and jump through. You see how I'm stunning them? That gets them to where I can pass them.
Nice.
But it takes a little bit of ingenuity. Donald's jump is also a little floaty. You're going to notice this as I'm going. I also want to point out that I just ate a turkey, and I feel that as a duck, that's weird.
Is that
Thank you.
borderline cannibalism there?
Is
it
it?
seems like.
I don't know what you call that. Another thing is Donald's going to eat these peppers, and in a minute, he's going to absolutely lose his mind. Check this out. He is incredibly difficult to control in that moment, but you work it out.
Looks like a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun watching Donald lose his marbles. It's really, really great. But, oh, no. Yeah. See, Donald can also, that's the problem with his floaty jump sometimes is you have to really be careful and time it.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay. So that gets us through the first level here. I'm going to talk to him. You won't be able to continue much further without the right tools to climb high walls. So as I mentioned, yes, I've got this plunger, but I don't have the ability yet to use it, which, okay, but why
shoot
not?
Several plungers to just, make your own ladder?
That's in essence, that's what you would do later in the game. I won't have time to show that part probably down the road, but I don't apparently have the ability to do that right now. So I gotta go somewhere to get the ability. I'm gonna call an airplane, and look who's there to greet me. So I have the option here to go to Mexico or to Transylvania. We're gonna head to Mexico first from Duckburg, because the ability should be in Mexico. So you're going to see me do a lot of, as time allows, doing some kind of mapping where I've got to go around and use the map to go other places to get things. Pretty common. Also, that cactus is a jerk. No, stop. Yeah, see, I'm going to need a sandwich. I'm going to need the map to go other places to get what I need, because not everything I need is in the same place. So there's lots of, getting hit by things. Yeah.
Lots of that.
As is tradition, as of me playing this, I get hit a lot. Donald's probably going to have to take a bath here in a minute, but yeah.
Can I jump in with a couple new donations? Awesome. Okay, so Lord Apoc gave $10 and said, for every tech challenge, I'll donate $10. I want you to donate, but I don't want there to be a lot of tech challenges, so I'm very torn about this, but thank you so much, Lord Apoc. The real Ned Ryerson donated $4.86 and said, I can't believe you left out the oldest, most powerful, best-selling, largest catalog, best backward compatible gaming system of all time, PC. DOS, it's the boss. If you're on console, it's your loss. Go DOS.
What?
And then the most recent donation from our very own Mama Figment.
Mom! That's my mama.
That's her mama. In here with $25. And she says, I don't play many games, but I have a lot of good memories of Sega. So that is where my vote will go.
That's right.
Also, this is a Disney game on Sega. I love Disney, my second home.
That's right. I get it honest, people. Mom and I are the same way.
Thank you so much, Mama.
All right, so I'm going to need to find some sandwiches. Yeah, like immediately. That's fine. That is fine. And you might have noticed that I did just get some popcorn. Yeah, see, I did just get some popcorn.
Yeah, I saw that on your menu earlier. What's the deal with the popcorn?
So I'm going to be able to shoot it when I collect it and have it. It's kind of another long distance weapon. It also is a little bit more powerful. Well, actually quite a bit more powerful. But you notice the issue here with this game often is that I can't see when things are coming. So I have to kind of be patient. I got to wait it out. The problem is these guys too, these things in the air. Once those bees are dropped, there isn't a thing I can do. And then you're coupled with this. There's a lot of Donald fainting in this game. But that's fine. That's what happens in old school games, see? That's all right. Can we just appreciate the music, though?
It's fun.
Yeah, I do like the music here a lot.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, the Disney games in the, like, SNES and Sega era, Genesis era, pretty good.
Very much.
A lot of solid Disney games in the early to mid-90s, yeah.
There's a lot of them. Yeah, I'm gonna go. There are quite a few, and I'm obviously, if you've looked at the schedule, I'm playing another one tomorrow, which is, man, if you thought I had opinions before today, I'm going to have a lot tomorrow, because I'm going to be showing off Disney Aladdin for the Sega Genesis. That is one of my very favorite games as a kid, because Aladdin is my favorite movie. A Disney movie. It's always been my favorite. So I had spent a lot of time getting really working on that game and just enjoying that game because it's so good.
I would say it's probably my favorite, was my favorite soundtrack for the longest time.
Oh, yeah.
Of any Disney movie.
Right.
And it's probably in my top 3, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Did you see have you watched the remake, or not I don't know if it's a remake, but what do you call the live
action?
Yeah. Did you like that one?
I enjoyed it, actually.
Yeah, I did too.
I wasn't sure about it, again, skeptical going into it, and
absolutely.
I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
I haven't watched all the real, like live action remakes of those, but I know there's like Lion King and Beauty and the Beast and all that, but
I have heard, and maybe somebody in chat can tell me, I have not seen the Lion King one.
I have not either.
I have unfortunately not heard great things about it, but I don't know. I haven't. Nope. Yeah, I've got to check that one out sometime. Now, here's a question kind of relevant to the game here.
Sure.
Have you seen... I'm sorry, Donald. I was talking. You notice he gets mad, too. By the way, I'll show this. Sorry, before I do this, let me just show you. He's going to get mad. I mean, he gives you no time. He gives you no chill. No chill. No chill Donald at all. But, I mean, actually, that's pretty accurate to his character. But,
that is.
Did you watch the new DuckTales? Can you talk about that for a second?
Oh, I sure can. And actually, Donald is in it. In fact... new one is set up, and I think the old one is kind of the same way. Where you see Donald in the first episode. Now, the original series, they did a run, late 80s, early 90s for the animated series for DuckTales, and then they came up, about 5-10 years ago. Not that long, but probably about 5 years ago. They had a kind of like soft reboot, I guess I would call it, of the series, and it just banger. Like it's such a good adaptation of the show, and I dare to say it's probably even better than the original. Just so many awesome voice actors in
I mean,
that
can
show.
we shout out David Tennant just right off the
Right?
bat? I mean, I'm a big Doctor Who fan, and 10 was always my doctor, so
I love him, and yeah, him as Scrooge McDuck is just perfect in
Chef
so
kiss.
many ways.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Both being Scottish, so so yeah, that new show is just great, and you actually get to see a lot more of Donald Duck in the newer show. You don't get to see much
really?
at all in the original.
Oh.
So focused obviously on, it centers around Scrooge McDuck, and then of course Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and a lot of the cast of characters, but you actually see a lot more Donald.
Oh, that's cool.
And a lot more Donald being Donald
Mhm.
in the new one. So
Yes.
it's fun.
That's awesome. Oh, I'll have to check. I haven't got to watch it, but I'll have to check it out. While Bo was finishing talking there, you noticed that I spoke to this person here who informed me that there is a key back in Duckburg that I'm going to need. Yes, Donald, stand by. I'm explaining things. I've got to go back to Duckburg to get the hero key so that I can enter this temple. Most of the levels in DuckTales, or in QuackShot, excuse me, we were talking about DuckTales.
Yes.
Most of the levels in QuackShot have like a above world and then like a dungeon kind of thing.
Okay, cool.
But I'm not going to be able to get into that dungeon until I go get the key. That's like Mexico's dungeon, is that Aztec temple. So I got to head on back to Duckburg and be like, where's my key? Am I a hero? Is Donald a hero?
I guess.
We're going to go with yeah. Well, okay. He's trying to be a hero.
There we go.
Yes, he's trying.
Very honest with that.
Yeah. I always love that little tune that you get. So now, that's it. I'm basically going back. That's it. That's all you have to do here.
That's pretty simple.
Why they didn't just have me do the level again, or whatever. Who knows? We're going to call that airplane, and I'm going to see if I can use some of the popcorn, because I noticed we're getting sort of close to my time here, but I haven't got to really show off the popcorn yet, which it's kind of like a multi-blaster. We'll see if I can get to it here in a second. So I'm going to approach, we just refer to her as Senorita here. So I can use the door. And in here is about to be like my favorite music, so let me see if I can get in.
I will say, if you had chosen Mexico first and then had to get the key, then you'd have to have gone through Duckburg. But you had already completed that first. That's why I had to just get the key back. But
yeah, and there's like they want you. I think they basically want you to get the controls. Oh yeah, here we go. I didn't mean to leave the temple. Haha, just kidding. But I'm gonna go right back in there. But you'll notice too with a lot of these. Let me get my jump here. You have to be super careful. So I gotta really kind of be watching here. These flames are gonna dance. But just take a second and appreciate the ambiance. Until you climb a ladder and then it's tick, 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 tick. I always thought this music was kind of weird and creepy. Well, it kind of is.
It is.
You know what I mean?
I like it.
And if I can time this right, I can do a slide. It didn't work out that well, but that's all right. So you might have to sometimes do this. I'm going to need a sandwich. So see that delicious bird over there? Yeah, we're going to get that delicious bird. We're going to feed ourselves. And then I've got to stop those things. So I'm going to use my plunger to help me get that as a platform. And this is where things get a bit treacherous. This can be a little difficult here.
Yeah, as you're focusing on that, I'm going to call out that you're in a temple here. There's a wide number of references to Indiana Jones, apparently, in this.
That is something that you see throughout the game. It's not just here in this temple. There are some enemies later in the game that have references to Indiana Jones. It took a lot of the seasoning from Indiana Jones and put it in this game.
Yes, you know here about Pete himself dresses like Belloc from Raiders of the Lost Ark. And that you there's even a leap of faith obstacle course near the end, just like in the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yeah, and I never got there as a kid. I I never was able to get that far because I was never really. I like video games, always have. I've never been a particularly skilled player. I like to smash buttons and go boom. And as a kid, it was even worse. Obviously, as I've gotten older, I've gotten a little better about that. But I never really got that far, and it'll be the same in Green Dog 2, which I'll be running in just a few moments here. Oh, sugar, I missed that. So here, I'll point this out. I have to time my plunger just right on this platform so that I can make the jump. But see, now I'm too high, so now I gotta wait.
Okay.
So you have to really kind of time that out a bit. And it can be a little challenging because of the way he floats. Because if you notice again, while I'm doing this, notice how Donald has kind of like a float jump.
Yeah.
So you really have to time him right. And it's really difficult. So it always takes me a second here to recalibrate. Yeah, I know. Let's see if I do it here. It's too much. Not enough. Yeah. Yeah, so. This might take me a few seconds, but we're getting close to the end anyways.
You can do it.
Yeah, see, it takes a second. We'll get there. Are the polls still going? Oh, so close.
Do it.
Aha.
That's root.
There we go.
Yeah.
Look at this skilled playing, people. Only took me 18 tries. That's fine. Because we have time. So now I gotta wait for him to come up.
You have to use that one twice, it looks like. Okay. Nice.
Now I can move on. And I still
Nice
haven't.
job.
Thanks. I am still a little unclear where popcorn is, but I was hoping to show that, but that's okay. So now I'm going to be a little tricky here, as that's going to happen. That's fine. That is fine. Now I'm going to try. Yeah. See, I always forget I got to fake it out. All right. No, Donald. Let's not go that crazy. Yeah, I think I have to menu it. But I thought on the Genesis controller I didn't have to, but it might just be that. I'll see if I can grab it here in a minute. If I can get out of here. Yeah, this is another difficult one here.
I see. Yeah, I gotta time it just
you
right.
really gotta time this one because he has to be right. Yeah, like I can see by that. That's not gonna.
I might do it. Oh, just
do
got it. Nice.
Ooh, then you gotta watch out for that guy because these flames, they really like to dance at you. And we don't like that. So I'm going to see if I can, since I'm getting close. There we go. There you can see a little bit of my blaster. I'll see if I can use popcorn here for the end of the run. Oh, yeah. Well, I got to the end of the temple, and this will probably be where we're going to stop, but because this is a good stopping place. So Goofy is here to hang out. Why he's hanging out in this temple, I would still like to know. Not sure what he's doing, but good to see him. He's going to ask, we're going to ask him what he's doing. Then he finds a note. And there's where we get our advanced plunger. It takes this long for you to get it. You got to get through this first part of this.
Is this the plunger now you can use to
correct
scale things?
Yep. So if we have more time, I'd be probably heading back to Duckburg and showing it that wall where he was standing at earlier. I'll be able to start climbing up that. And then I would go find Gyro after this. So then the only thing I'll add here and then we'll call it, but you don't just get to leave, really.
Oh.
I've got to get back out of here. I can't call the plane from here.
You can't communicate with the airplane from here.
You would have to go right back out and
you have to
go through all that again. Yeah.
At least with you have to watch out for those floating platforms, but at least you don't have to worry about those. You can just have to dodge them.
Yep, exactly. So, but I think this is a good time to stop. We do need to wrap it up here. This is a good plot point here. So we will take another short break while we reset up, and then I'm coming right back again to play a little Green Dog, which is a weird little Genesis game, and I'll tell you about that in just a few moments.